Hi guys, had a few comments on my bristle bug that I did the other week. People wanted to know whether we could steer it by reversing the direction of the motor, because it was going round to the left all the time, and I did say it looked like torque steer, torque as in torque of the motor, T-O-R-Q-U-E, making it go round in a circle. So what we've done now, I had actually got rid of it, but I've salvaged the bits. I've changed the battery to one of my vape batteries, 3 cells in parallel, so it's still only 3.7 volts. The motor has got a metal vibrator on it instead of the plastic one that I'd put on the other day. And then I've rigged up this switch that will reverse the current flow or the voltage or whatever you want to call it. If I just, can we see? All right, we can see that. So if I plug it in and set it vibrating, okay, so that way 3.6 volts, put it the other way, minus 3.6 volts. So that switch is reversing the current flow or the voltage or whatever you want to call it. So we could put it on the floor, or we could just try it here. Right. Almost going straight. Switch it the other way. Definitely going round. So the question was, could I make it radio controlled and steer it just by swapping the motor direction? And the answer is no. It's not having enough of an effect. It's probably going left because the arrangement of the two bodies that I glued together, I don't know if I can force it round to the right a bit more. That's still going left. No, that isn't doing it. I did wonder whether I'd just misaligned the back one when I'd done it, but no, that isn't going to steer it. If you check the video description, I'll put a link to one that I did do that was radio controlled. That was a bit bigger and used 2 motors. So we had 2 separate motors. If the one on the right was vibrating and the one on the left wasn't vibrating, then it would go round to the left. And if the one on the right wasn't vibrating and on the one on the left was vibrating, it would go the other way. But it's just not that clean and simple. And I'm not going to bother trying to put radio control on here when I can just demonstrate it by flicking the switch. Could try positioning the motor at the back and the weight at the front. You could try turning the motor sideways on. I think I did some of that in the video, positioning the motor in different places. But generally what happens when you have these bristle bugs is you run them somewhere where they will actually either get into a groove in the floor and they'll go along the groove nicely, or when they bump into things they will follow an edge. But steering them just by switching the motor direction, well, as we see there, doesn't seem to do the job. I think that covers it. Oh, thanks for the question. It was worth asking, but as you can see, it isn't that simple. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. thanks again for watching.